Hi, welcome to my first YouTube channels. It's my first blog. I've been thinking this for a long time and I discussed this with my daughter, but apparently she told me that I'm too old to use the YouTube. But for me, blogging is for everyone, adults or young, whatever. It's only a pastime. I just want to introduce to you myself. Ako po ay nurse from Philippines. Then I moved to UK since 2000. Um, I've been working in rehab for 4 years, and I was working in Wales in United Kingdom. That's far away from London, but if you take the train, that will be take you 3 hours. But and then after 4 years, I moved to A&E. From the beginning, I don't like nursing. I'm too. I took accountancy sa one of prestigious university po sa Maynila. Then my mom keep telling me to take nursing because most of her relatives is either engineering or doctor, but nursing is very rare. So I took it for the purpose of my mom. But anyway, since she nagged me for almost 3 years, I listened to her advice because nursing is the only way to go to abroad. When I moved in United Kingdom 2000, they told me to go to London. I never heard London because mentality wise from the Filipino is America. So because of money wise, it's hard to go to America kung wala kang funding to take your IELTS. So I decided to move to United Kingdom. Then after 6 months, I took my family here. It's not easy because communication is really hard. We don't speak English very often back home, and then mostly the very good in English yung mga people who lives in province like Cebu. They're very what do you call this, magagaling talaga sila mag-English, not like people who lives in Manila. Pero po, I was thinking I need to survive. So, as years goes by, natututo ka because speaking English will teach you because of the way you nagko-communicate ka parati sa mga pasyente mo. And if you don't speak, how will you know kung anong problema ng pasyente nyo? My English enhance more o na mas lalo siyang natuto ko. I'm not until now. I'm not really good. When I was working casualty, kasi po assessment, you need to assess your patient, what's wrong, kung ano nangyari sa pasyente nyo. And doon ako natuto. And then I've learned how to be more confident on my skills, and I've learned how to be to assess their more confident about my skills and my communications. And I've learned how to stand up by myself now. If they're very rude, you need to be tough to answer them back, but not to be rude, okay? You need to tell them off that rudeness is not accepted when you're in the hospital. They can ask you nicely, but don't be rude. Further ado, I just want to introduce you first my other two babies. This is Alfie. Hello, Alfie. She's my dog since I think 4 years old now. She's a pure breed Shih Tzu. And further there is black and white. He's a Shih Tzu as well. His name is Max. Max, come here. Max, come here. They love to stay in my bed all the time. Since my daughter left and moved to London, they stay upstairs most of the time. They got their own bed beside my bed. But if during the day they love to lie down to my mattress, I don't care. They're like my baby. Once you had learned, if you love pet, it doesn't matter. I bought them once a week because batting UK, dito po sa lugar namin is malamig, hindi po mainit, hindi kagaya sa Pilipinas. But I think batting the dog every day is not advisable. They're not human. They're aso po sila, and they can't tell you if kung nilalagnat sila or may sakit sila. So but I give them a wash every now and then for the whole week, so they don't smell like na mabaho. So cleanliness still ano po implemented para sa mga aso namin. What else? My blog is more about travel, about myself, and I think I'm gonna speak. I will, as further as do my blogging further, I will introduce you what skincare I use on for my skin, because I've learned this about looking after my skins since I was young. But I keep 2 years ago I used La Mer. La Mer is the well-known product po sa ibang bansa, but it's very very pricey. But recently I more influenced to look after my skin when I went to Japan last September, because my husband is maganda po talaga mukha niya, and she used SK2. But SK2 is well known sa Japan naman po. But I keep on my La Mer, and then what I did, I tried different product that suit for my budget. La Mer, I still using La Mer, but at the moment I using Innisfree. I will introduce to you that, and probably I will teach you about cooking. My husband is Kapampangan, and then probably I will do some vlogs about the cooking, so you learn how to cook proper adobo. Kapampangan po is very good in cooking. Tignan nyo naman ang katawan ko. Obviously, my husband is a very good cook, and in her house since I get married with him, he always do the cooking. I don't, because he don't like my cooking. I'm good in baking, and then I went back home to do some baking course. One of them was a well-known baker, his Henny Season, but I love to make mamon and ensamada. Probably I will teach you some technique, and then out of that, if I'm off from work, I do some baking, like especially ensamada. Ensamada po is napakahirap gawin. You need to be you need to do more and more para po ma-improve ang baking nyo sa ensamada. Ang ensamada po is affected by the weather. Like now, our weather here in UK, medyo sunny po today, is 18 degrees, but mainit na po sa amin to. But if we reach 20, mamamatay na po kami nito. Especially people who lives here for, mga Briton po, they don't like the weather na 20. Para po sila magkakasakit. And especially, I'm not Briton, I'm still Filipino, but because I've been here since 2001, I don't like 20 degrees. So if I go home, I choose the weather na mas suitable sa akin, especially when I go home November, but not summer sa atin. Kasi po, I don't want to go to summer sa atin, kasi when I went to Florida month of November, no, not November, that was April, para po summer sa atin, halos mako-confine na po ako. I have pounding headache na as well, nagbabomiting po ako. So I just realized when I went there, I said, what more if I go to Philippines? So I don't want to experience that bad experience, and kasi po is really it's really make me ill. I nearly end up in the hospital, and I was on bed for a whole day because of the headache. Probably not being maarte po, siguro ang body system natin nag-iiba kung saan po tayo nakatira. But if you want to ask me more question, just make a comment, and please support my blog. And if you want to what do you call this, topics about my what you want me to discuss about, mag-comment lang po kayo sa blog, and please subscribe and like my blog. This is my first blog, and I hope you support me, and let's prove to my daughter that being mommy is not for being mom or may edad ka na is not a hindrance to do blogging. And let's show it to her. I will show her, but she's not here right now. She lives in London. Doon po siya nag-work. She left me when she was 18, nearly 19, and she loves living there by herself. She's very independent. Um, if you want to make a comments, but not, just click the bottom. Just leave your comment, and please subscribe and like my blog. Sorry, this is my first blog. I hope I will enhance more my blogging with your help. And thank you for watching. Bye.